Oh.
Hello and welcome back to The Last Door. It's been a little while since I have recorded, so I'm not sure exactly where to go. Oh, right, that's not it, I don't think. Yeah, that's the library. Super secret library. I know we don't want to go into the fog. That's the creepy mansion. We put a violin in, a tree. And now this has happened. The branches twist and twine all over the brick wall. They have a strange viscosity, as if subtly pulsing. Gross. Branches and vines have burst out of this wall. There is a parchment captured in them. On the page is a strange poem. First into the wind they sought for the king, but lost were the birds, they wept in suffering, and flew to the sea, compelled by a need. They found their silence. Their quest was complete. Ah! Where did he go? Hey. Hello? He's going into the fog. Can we follow him? Wind gusts. Crow calls. Oh! Wind, birds, and sea. And then silence. Is this our clue to getting through the fog? So we want wind first, right? That's the sea. I don't want that. Crows, no. Here we go. Wind. Ah. Hey, okay. So now we want crows. And now we want sea. No, that's wind gusts, okay. Not wind gusts. Did it work? What is this? What in the hell? Oh, now we want silence. Is this where we wanted to go? This is interesting. Hey, it's our... You come back here. You little shit. You gonna run away again? Oh! Your ticket, please. I do have a ticket. Thank you. Please come in. Theater? Hello, Jeremiah. I knew you would find us eventually. Welcome to our humble performance. You were there. You were part of the group. You don't remember my name, do you? I'm Alexander. What is all this about? What do you want from me? From you, nothing, dear Jeremiah. It is you who came here searching for answers. It is the same as when you joined our group. We each came with our own reasons. Do you remember yours? Oh, I think philosophy? True philosophy. Indeed. It was our thirst for knowledge that drew us together. I wonder if you can choose any of those. No one waits for us out there, dear Jeremiah. There is no one who will care for us when our hour comes. We have been alone until now. How did I end up in London after being buried in the boarding school? The bird protects us. It is by his design that we should meet again, but we are not the only ones who take shelter beneath his wings. His influence and power is ever expanding, ever reaching. Do you not feel him beckoning? I only want to wake from this nightmare. This is no nightmare. It is a show, a performance. The truth we seek lies beyond the curtain. Now we have crossed the point of no return. The lights are on, the stage is set, and soon you shall meet the actors. Welcome. Oh. Oh no. This belongs to you. I don't want it. I don't want it. I really don't want it. Oh my god. How many of them are there? Oh, I don't want it. I don't want it. Oh. Is that the end of the chapter? Dearest Herr Dr. Wakefield, if you are reading this, then you have followed my instructions to arrive at the agreed upon address. Good. I apologize that I could not accompany you immediately. My own investigations have demanded a certain unanticipated degree of attention. I have determined that your patient, Devitt, is in serious trouble. I will contact you with more information post-haste. In the meantime, discretion is of the utmost importance. Your friend, Johann Kaufmann. The adventure continues in episode 4. Okay. Okay, episode 4. Let's start it. Previously on the last door. I mean, we just did this, but okay. After escaping from his burial, Devitt finds himself in a cellar of London's darkest slum, the Old Nickel Rookery. In his pocket, he has a ticket for a show called The Four Witnesses. Devitt walks through the misty streets following a strange man who seems to guide him. He learns the legend of the Simurgh, the king of birds. Following its trail through a dreamlike land of fog, Devitt finally meets Alexander, a member of the secret group Devitt and his friends had at school. Alexander welcomes Devitt and speaks of an entity called the Bird that has been calling them ever since the experiment they conducted back then. There is no turning back. Oh, I'm playing a different character? I have made my mind. I'm ready. Are we gonna torture? Go on, do it. Oh. Do it. Do it! Okay, so, Jeremiah has joined the cult fully, it seems. Chime bells. Can you see all these stars twinkling in the black outer abyss? All the constellations traced by human eyes in long-distant eras? Look now to the forest in the valley, to the old tower, from the last tree in the distance to the stars in the sky. And even the stones beneath our feet are just silhouettes that hide the truth from our poor senses. Ancient shadows that hang over the veil that hides the world. As if it were the curtain of a theater, the veil separates the truth from the lie. The veil is a place, Devitt, a place of mists. Anthony's great abilities brought you here, but his influence will soon fade away. The mask of lies will descend over your eyes once again. You must find the door, as I did. The door that gives passage through the veil. Open it and we will walk together beyond the mist. Oh. I suppose you are wondering why I called you so urgently. I cannot deny it, your letter was truly mysterious. I have been traveling, Doctor, to Scotland. Have you heard about the massacre of St. Gall? Why, yes, the tragic event has been the continued object of speculation and grim rumor in every newspaper in England. For weeks now, pamphlets have claimed that all kinds of macabre things took place. But I don't understand. How is all this connected with my patient? He was there. I'm afraid he's one of the victims. Dear God. Are you telling me that my patient has been murdered? Murdered? Thankfully, no. Please excuse me for alarming you. I did not mean to give you this impression. Herr Devitt was attacked but survived. What happened to him then? What happened to him then? It seems the criminal was caught by Herr Devitt in the midst of the act. Then he tried to do the same thing to Devitt that he had done to the others. Fortunately, the nuns arrived in time to unearth him from the coffin. Herr Devitt was hospitalized. The nurses report that he remained unconscious for an entire day. Oh my God. So was he just imagining all of that? What was Devitt doing there? Many years ago, the St. Gall Hospital was a boarding school. It appears that both your patient and Mr. Beechworth spent a part of their youth together there. We can assume that Herr Devitt was investigating something. He believed he had found a clue related to his friend's death. What was the cause of those awful deaths? No one knows for sure. The victims were inflicted with terrible wounds. All of them had an expression of utmost terror on their faces. I suspect you did not find Mr. Devitt in the hospital. Indeed, he was already gone by the time I arrived. I have not been able to determine his whereabouts since. I see. What conclusions do you draw from all these circumstances? I have some theories, but I would prefer not to reveal them until events have unfolded. In all of them, there is a fundamental element whose role has not yet been revealed. And what leads you to this conclusion? It is something that the Holy Sisters found beside Herr Devitt, within the coffin. An empty hypodermic needle with traces of an unknown substance. Huh. Episode 4, Ancient Shadows. I'm sure this is the place. Alexander's house must be just ahead. So we're back playing Devitt again? A beautifully crafted steel greenhouse. It is old but still in good condition. Wait, what? Oh, there's a large iron bar. It is quite odd that the door was latched from the outside. What's inside? Oh. Stone grinding. No, get out of here. Get out of here. I don't like that. What's this? Door is latched. It's latched. I can't open it from this side. No one is answering. Perhaps I should go inside anyway. I'll just tell the household that I'm an old friend come to visit. Hello? A strange woman stares down at me, glaring with a silent reproach at my intrusion. Footsteps. There must be someone upstairs. A well-crafted grandfather clock, but it seems to be out of order. One of the hands is missing. It could be Pevensey Castle, but in this painting, the garrison is not in ruins. A couple of old teacups sit on the table. One of them is full and still warm. An oil lamp. Just some old bottles. Oh. Latched. The cellar door is locked. I need a key to open it. Okay, so now we've opened that. Should we go see what's in the greenhouse? This pane looks as if it had been broken from the inside. No. A statue of an angel with its wings spread. Its head is missing. A jar of vitriol oil. I must be careful. It's a powerful acid. A statue of an angel covered in mold. It's glancing at me with a sad gesture. Oh! Oh, okay. That didn't move. It seemed like that moved behind me. I was so scared for a second. Oh, God. Okay. Let's do just a little bit more. My curiosity is piqued here. Let's go back inside. Was there anywhere else to go downstairs? No. Okay. So just upstairs. Well, let's go say hi to the household. We just let ourselves in. The silhouette of a man. It bears a strong resemblance to Alexander. Silhouette of a woman. This looks welcoming. Oh, Alexander. Hey. Alexander, it's me, Devitt. I'm sorry if I startled you. I heard footsteps. When I was downstairs, I could have sworn I'd heard footsteps. Were they yours, or is there someone else in this house? For a moment, I felt a flash of hope that he was looking at me, but he is unresponsive. Why are you sitting in a wheelchair? Is everything all right? Are you hurt, maybe? Can you stand? He is staring blankly at some distant point, as if he has not heard my question at all. You told me I should come here, and I came as soon as I could. Can you tell me what's happening here? He gives no answer, but persistently stares at something nearby. He appears to be in some kind of hypnotic trance. Alexander, please say something. I don't know what to do. I don't understand just what happened to her. I don't know. A misty dock overlooks a gray ocean. Gulls wheel overhead. This cuckoo clock is covered with dust. It seems to be missing an important piece, the bird. The face of the clock has been turned. That's weird. There's a scribbled annotation in this piece of paper. The veil is something we sense in our innermost being incessantly. In vain do we waste our lives, craving to tear through. It is Elithal, the curtain behind which the great wings beat. Inside its ancient mist inhabit the shadows of those who left. Okay. This table holds nothing but a box with the description laudanum to be taken in case of anxiety. It is empty. Well, that's why he's just sitting there staring at the wall. He's all hopped up on laudanum. A fine painting of the local Roman structures. They somehow seem more ancient in this depiction. A portrait of an old man, maybe a ship captain. It looks like he's trying to guard this chest with his stern glare. A huge chest made of oak wood. There's a large iron hook inside. I'll take this hook. There was a fragment of a diary under the hook. August 5th, 1887. I can't work in the basement anymore. Those wretched sculptures, I feel them stalking me in the darkness. I know it is not possible, but I hear the crunches, the flapping wings, stone grinding on stone. Their frozen paroxysms. With what diabolical art were those gestures conceived? An eternal movement, a tension, an impossible struggle to get back the life they never had. I might place them outdoors, in the greenhouse, and let the mold devour them and wasps make nests of their hollow hearts. So those statues were moving. Is this a photo lab? A camera tripod. A basin with a copper drain. Looks like some kind of red-tinted glass cover used to mask the lamp. It's completely shattered on the floor. A lamp is hanging from the ceiling. Its bulb casts an intense white light. Well, that's not good for developing pictures. The image of a couple wearing rat masks at a festival. Fun. A glass jar containing a yellow substance. The label reads cyanide. Oh, that's handy. Just have that lying around. It's a big book of home chemistry recipes. A few pages have been bookmarked and some articles are underlined. 3149, collodion for photography. Collodion is the vehicle by which the photographic chemicals are united upon the surface of the glass and the sensitive coating produced. Many formulae are published for this article to which great value is attached, some supposing that to its peculiar composition belong the principal causes of failure or success. This is only in a degree true. 3151, to develop a positive image. This is done by pouring upon the plate about 1 ounce of the vitriol spirit solution, and only then adding 5 or 6 drops of the cyanide acid. Then the plate must be thoroughly washed in water to remove any excess of the chemicals. 3150, the causes of failure. They would almost require a chapter by themselves. A long experience convinces us that 9 out of every 10 failures occur from a want of care, the presence of dirt, negligence. One cannot be over nice, careful, or cleanly. Cleanly. The best results always rewarding the most painstaking. If a mistake is made in the order specified in the formulae, quickly flow clean water over the plaque and start again. Okay, so that's instructions on how to develop a photograph, an instrument whose workings are beyond my knowledge. Okay, so we're gonna have to... Oh, I can take that. So I got the cyanide, and we have the vitriol. Well, we're gonna need to replace that and find something to develop. Pictures hanging from a cord. They look as if they were improperly developed. You can hardly distinguish anything. Okay. And there is one final room at the end of the hall. But before we go through, I'm gonna call it for this video. Alright, have a good one, or two, and see you next time. Thanks for joining. Bye!